My name is Ling, and I want to share my experience about interacting on a different culture with my friend Steve today. I come from Hangzhou, China, which is the capital of China in the Song dynasty. It is a city full of ancient East culture and also a typical representation of the south part of China. As you can see, there is still lots of ancient buildings in this city today. And if you come to Hangzhou, you can see the people live here still keep many habits and live in a traditional lifestyle. And to talk about my friend Steve, who comes from Michigan, I think in every aspect there are so many differences between us. Like he comes from the United States, the Western Hemisphere, but I come from China, the Eastern one. He lives in the north of his country, but the place I live in China is the south. He prefers to eat the French things like hamburger, French fries, but I prefer to use different cooking methods, and I eat lots of vegetables. However, the most important one, and also the one which is required to be taught in the class, is a different culture. I had met him in a bus one day, and when I saw him, he is holding a Chinese book in his hands. And when he knows that I come from China, he is really happy and asks me many Chinese words and other things happening in China. So I think he is the best person selected for my project, and he expressed that he is really interested in Chinese culture too. Doing this project, I can show him the Chinese culture, which he really wants to know, and I can also learn lots of things from him too. I have made two plans for the interacting. The first plan of mine is to make him spend the Mid-Autumn Festival with me and also my roommates, as the Mid-Autumn Day is one of the most important festivals in China. To enjoy this festival, he can have a good understanding of the Chinese culture, see how Chinese would spend the festival, and also have a great time. And the second one is teaching him the tea ceremony, which makes him really interested. The tea ceremony is one of the most ancient art of China and contains a lot of Chinese history too. And I plan to implement the first in action on the Mid-Autumn Day and the second one on one of the weekends. And we have spent the wonderful festival as the first interaction that I have planned. The Mid-Autumn Festival is one of the most important festivals in China. It has lasted for 7 years. On this day, the whole family would stay together and have the delicious meal. After the meal, we will do some activities like appreciating the moon, setting the various lantern. I think this is a good chance to help him experience a strong Chinese atmosphere. So, on that day, in the afternoon, Steve comes to my apartment. We go to buy the materials for cooking dinner together in a nearby Chinese store. And he says that there are lots of things he has never seen before in a local supermarket, and he really wants to taste the Chinese cuisine. After buying all the materials, we have come back home and make the meal together. Also try to make a kind of local mooncake from my hometown, which is a lot of fun. He said that this is like what they will do on Thanksgiving Day. Friends or family would stay together and make food by themselves, but instead of mooncake, they will eat turkey. After having the dinner, my roommate ends driving us to Lake Lansing and enjoy the moonside. Because I can't find enough material to make the lantern, I can only skip this step today. But if I have bought all the things I need one day, I would be very happy to make a lantern for Steve, as giving lantern to a friend also means sending the best blessing. This is quite different as what Steve will do on the festival. He said after the meal, He would stay in the home and watch the football team on the sofa rather than going out. While sitting near the lake and viewing the moon, we had talked about the attachment to the family. In China, to follow the ethic of Li, the children shouldn't live far away with their parents, especially when the parents are old. In order to take care of them and make them wouldn't feel lonely, the children should visit the parents several times a week. This makes Steve really surprised, because he told me that the parents in America would encourage children to go to other cities or even other countries to take advantages and see the world in their own viewing angles. If the children still live with their parents after they are growing up already, others will feel they don't have the ability to live by themselves. However, he thought there are some places he needed to learn from me, like get in touch with the parents sometimes, and always tell parents about his recent lives. So he decided to get contacted with his mother after going back home. And this is an unforgettable experience for me. I think I have learned some things I don't know before, too. I'm really looking forward to the second interactions that he's going to show me the culture of his.